I think it can raise the competitive level with young males.
I think it can be considered a sport in some state of the imagination.
People with nothing better to do other than shoot their friends up. It's just a waste of time. It's retarded, actually.
Paintball's a bunch of buddies getting together, running around the bush, shooting each other in the ass. That's not a sport.
No, I don't think it's a sport. Well, I think it's just something to pass time.
Pushing yourself to the limit in terms of physical performance. I don't quite see paintball that way.
Communication is absolutely everything in the tournament game.
No relief from this blue melody. The right words escape me.
You're doing your best to watch the paint coming at you, dodging your head side to side, trying to keep it out of you.
So much going on. You can only see what you can see at the field. You can't see the whole field. You have no idea where everyone is.
Practicing for an event, getting ready for it, training, talking about it, studying competition, whatever has to be done, and just going out there and kicking ass.
Part-time job working 20 hours a week. If you did it all the time, you might be able to practice on weekends and go to 2 tournaments a year, 2 or 3 tournaments a year, depending on the size of the tournament. So, I mean, there's a fair commitment to it.
The equipment is so expensive. There's a lot of technology in it now, and it's a precise instrument, right? It has to do its job.
Anyone can really jump into a tournament and start playing right away, but to be considered serious competition, to be going into it to win, you have to have the markers.
Markers can range from $400 tournament gun right up to $2,000. It's getting smaller, it's getting faster, it's getting lighter, and it's getting more accurate. And the new speed and accuracy has completely changed the game.
You have to be able to conceal yourself because you know that there's 23 balls every second coming down the field straight at you.
As much as people like to think in some situations they can jump in there with just a low-end marker and win the whole tournament, that's not the case. You do need to have a marker that's going to work for you for the tournament, stay consistent, be accurate, fast. That's a big part of the game now.
I mean, it's like any other sport. If you're playing hockey, you got to buy all your equipment. Well, paintball is no different, so the cost is pretty much the same.
You know, you explain to people that you play paintball, and first thing that they ask you is like, oh, do you dress up as a tree?
They paint their face, absolutely. You don't see blaze orange in the bush when you're playing paintball.
Oh yeah. They wear camo. You got to.
Well, they're usually wearing like some kind of battle armor stuff.
I think it might have started off once upon a time as sort of guys going out there sort of a replay type of war scenario.
In the bush, you know, hunting each other down like a military kind of style.
Paintball has evolved a lot since then. It's become a lot more than that. People treat it as a sport now. A lot of remnants in hockey in it. You got your 5-on-5 play, 3 forwards, 2 defense, and just a clear-cut objective. It's like scoring a goal.
You get into a tournament, it just has a whole new consequence. If you're out playing with your buddies, it's fun, it's a great time, but when you get shot, it's no big deal.
It's a chance to get out there and play a little more seriously and try different antics.
You have a whole new perspective on it. You have something to lose with every game. It's all strategy. Everybody's shooting at the same pace, so now it's going to be the best, smartest moves. And if you're playing solo without your team, then you're like one pawn in the middle of a chess game. But if you're communicating, then it's more than an additive effect of having more players, because now you're combining efforts and you know what everybody knows. It's exponential. Right from the breakout, when you're starting, you know, you're telling the guys, who's running where. Knowing what's going on the field, reading the field is it's definitely a skill, it's a talent. Walk the field with your whole team, get your plans figured out and all your plays.
Communication is what it all boils down to. You could be the worst team shooting the worst markers out there, and if you can talk properly throughout the game, if you can keep your composure, if you can stay in the game, you will win.
It's a team sport, so it doesn't matter how good one individual player is. If you don't got the 4 other guys behind you, you're not gonna do too good.
Paintball is a big promoter of strategizing and communication, probably more than any other sport.
Win Brady, son! Detroit won! Oh!
I hate the misconceptions that come along with paintball. I hate the misunderstandings people have about paintball.
Paintball is sort of a refabrication of war.
The rules of the game kind of dictate that it's, kill or be killed.
A lot of military training goes into the fighting in that.
Something ain't right there. You want to shoot someone else for no reason.
I think it takes a hunter.
I mean, it's one step away from the hunting that goes on out in the wilderness, and then some extremist groups even. I mean, have you ever seen on TV those guys that kidnap those people and then hunt them?
I think paintball teams and their competition it's kind of a special thing.
Even when you're out of town, when you're hanging out at some of the bigger tournaments, paintball teams just mesh really well together.
There's a lot of times where other tournament players will just invite us to stay right in their house, so we save on cost of the hotel and stuff like that. We're all close buds. Like if you're a paintballer, you're close.
There's no animosity. There's no one. There's good-natured kind of competitive spirit there, but that's a bit. Everyone, we all love each other, man.
I want to shoot him back. Woo! Good shot, bud.
To me, paintball is an outlet. It's an activity for me. I can be with my friends having fun.
A lot of my closest friends, people I talk to on a regular basis, are through paintball.
Some of my best friends, in fact, my best friend I met through paintball. Never would have met him otherwise. And same with everybody I'm here with today. They're all my friends just from paintball. And we've stuck together now for, 11 years?
My best friends are all through paintball. All my best friends, yeah.
It's just a bunch of guys goofing off. It's nothing serious about it. You're just shooting your buddy. I don't know. What's sporty about that?
No, I don't think it could go that far.
Paintball in the Olympics? No, but if it was, I'd watch.
I love paintball. It has consumed my life for almost 10 years now, and in a positive way.
Throughout your day, you're thinking about paintball, different strategies, you're replaying different scenarios in your head, how you could have done something different.
Other sports have already grown, they've already been established, like they're on the map, where paintball is still growing, they're still trying to get there.
The progression of paintball means just about everything to me. I want to see it grow as a sport.
Paintball can be just a game depending on how you take it, but if you're passionate about it, it can be a lifestyle.
When you see someone get so involved in it, someone consumed by it, someone who just loves it with the utmost intensity, it becomes so much more than that.
Paintball's really invaded my life. It's taken over pretty much. It's consuming.
It just gives me something to look forward to, like every week. I work all week. I'm like, whatever. I just think I can't wait to go again on Sunday.
It's got all the elements of every other sport, just not as well recognized yet. But it will be. It will be.
Oh, f me.
I said I was hitting my ball time.